G'day everyone, welcome back to the last round of the championship, Abu Dhabi. This is the last race as SimSpec Racing team. I'll go into more of that later on, but let's get into my team career. It's kind of sad in a way, but there's a lot of big news happening for Season 2. We are still going to stream, it's just the team may not be as what it is now. Hope everyone had a good Friday. All looking forward to the weekend. For those that can go out, we're on pretty tight lockdown here at the moment. So yeah, there's not much we can be doing. We do have a fair bit of work to do at home, so apparently we got a fair bit of wear, so let's have a look at this. No, it looks pretty good to me. I'll check the gearbox. Gearbox is looking pretty good. Ah, it's the practice one. Okay, unless I put a new one on. It's not gonna harm anything. All of our sponsors have got 57 days left, so all of them are gonna run out at the same time. Okay, let's get to the race weekend. These loading screens really do kill me. Hope everyone's been enjoying the series. I've had a lot of positive feedback. Still getting messages about the iRacing video. Yeah, it would be good if it did come to consoles, but I really don't see it happening. Oh, we're gonna have a wet race. This season isn't like this. These wet races, the low downforce car. It's not going to be fun. Let's get into it. We can win our battle against Norris, which is great. Okay, let's get into the session. Kind of fitting. Well, our first race had rain, and the last race with this team has rain. So it's probably rained in in probably 10 or 11 of the 22 rounds. So it'd be good if it was like that in real life. It kept going dry, wet for all the double headers. That'd be the ideal situation. Probably a good chance of it happening the next 2 rounds being in the UK. Any guesses what they're gonna call the second race? Do you reckon they're just going to go the British Grand Prix then the English Grand Prix, or?
Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Oh, that's right, we've got a new major front aero upgrade to the car. So that's good. Oops. Let's get used to this track. I know the track a little bit, just because I did a
is to get through as many
An F2
corner
race
gates
here.
as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
That's it. That's all I know of it. Is that we did an F2 race here. So this is the first lap in the F1 car. Is this flat? Yes.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
The track's not too bad. We must have to carry more speed for that one. Or I missed the gate I didn't see or something. I did like this part of the track. So I screw it up.
Looking good. Now let's try for purple.
Oh, so we
You'll
got
get
enough
a
points.
bonus for
That was good.
consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Hey Rock Pie, how you doing? Thanks for tuning back in. Oh, I forgot that it's... I thought it would be later in the night here. Oh well, I'm gonna have to watch it on replay, I guess. That may not be the best stream for me. I should have thought of this beforehand.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
Who do you reckon's gonna do, do you reckon this is gonna be another Mercedes whitewash? It's going to be a pretty interesting sort of mid-pack battle though. See, I don't find it, personally I don't find it boring if a team dominates or anything like that. Because there's always racing going on, there's always battles and strategy playing out, just as the winner's decided. To me, the strategy of all the teams sort of like is my main focus of racing, and passing's probably the second. So to me, it's not always boring. Ah, damn it.
Practice program over. That's all we need for now. Return to the garage pronto.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, three car battle for the win is always epic when you got the one in front on old tyres and you got cars catching, and I love that stuff. But yeah.
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2.
Yeah, I'm just hopeful that Williams is not last. That they can get in front of Haas in qualifying and in the race. That would be fantastic if you ask me. Doesn't look like we got fantastic pace here. I might try actually play with car setup for once.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button. Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 41.6.
I don't know if they're going to change drivers at all. Oh, for this round, that's right. He's got COVID. Yeah.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put
Yeah.
time aside to run the
Don't worry
qualifying
about
sim
Dizzy.
program. Try to
Blocked
run
me
it
from my
before the
Facebook
FFP3
page
if
and
you
everything
can.
because people weren't following. So anyway, yeah, Hulkenberg will be a good step in. I think he's probably got the most experience out of the two, but it's good to put someone not experienced doing the same. Yeah, so oh, that just totally made me lost my thought. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. I don't think Racing Point's going to change drivers next season. I reckon they're going to keep the same. I don't know
We
why.
want to really
Why I just
optimize our top speed and mechanical grip here. Yas Marina circuit has 2 long straights and lots of low-speed corners. It gets very technical going under the hotel, so make sure you...
yeah. So for me, I reckon they're going to keep the same. I know that they've got both drivers on long contracts, so I can't think of
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
what they say. Where there's smoke, there's fires. I guess so. I unfollowed them because I joined a group to help learn about streaming, and you had to like so many profiles to join the group. I follow accounts, and I asked a question in the group and they kicked me out of it, so I unfollowed him as I couldn't see a point continuing, and he's obviously had a talk about it. But enough about that. There's nowhere the track goes. Gotta find some pace here though. Jeez.
We'll need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
Oh, that's why I can't stop the car. I'm not doing too good at this at all. I guess it all depends on how much money Stroll has to afford.
This is the last lap of the program.
Afford to pay him out or not. Yeah, apparently it's mega rich, so I'm sure he can afford to buy him out, but it's a much better lap. I really thought with this major upgrade to the front wing that would get a lot less down front understeer, but it seems to be worse.
Okay then, that's the end of the program and plenty of useful data. Return to base when you can so we can go over it.
Sort of softened up the rear and just in the setup and stiffened the rear, and it's still mega understeery. Oh. Yeah, I've already did that once. I'll add some more maybe.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
I'm happy with the rear grip, it's just high speed stuff, it's just got mega push.
Fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
I don't know what it is, every upgrade I've done to the front of the car, it's always caused an upset. It's funny, the car felt best at the first Grand Prix in Melbourne. It had the best front to rear balance ever was. Yeah, I'm starting to think that.
Okay, decent lap there, but there's still more to find. Keep at it.
Yeah, I definitely. I'd definitely be putting more into chassis next year. Chassis and motor is going to be the main focus on upgrades next year. Put my finger out here slightly too slow. No.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
I see some couple of people on YouTube. Second season, they got the teammate finishing on the podium, and but these are guys that got the game early, so they might have been able to work out the mechanics of it a lot better, and didn't have anywhere near as many parts fail. I went and worked out. We had a failure rate of 65%. Crap. Oh, just
Right,
too
that's
slow.
the end of the program.
Oh well.
Box this lap.
Yeah, that with the 3 areas of redevelopment, it's been a tough season for me. So, and plus I was at the first probably 3/4 of the season, I wasn't rerunning any of these. If I failed, I failed. If I passed, it's just whatever we got, we got. So,
Our best lap so far is a 1:41.0.
probably wasn't the smartest idea, but next season I'll be trying to go through and get them all properly.
In this program, we're looking at Ers Management. This is all about managing your battery efficiently throughout the lap to hit your target time. The overtake button will drain the battery quickly, but it will also give you maximum power.
Because right now the car's not that much better than a Williams. I might have jumped up a little bit with the latest aero, but still a fair bit behind Haas. So that's why I'm a little bit hesitant if we try and get Russell or not. I don't really have the car for him yet. But I'm worried about next season and being too expensive to try and buy.
Your pace is too slow. Make sure you use your overtake button for maximum power.
But we'll get there eventually. We've got 10 seasons to try and get through to try and win a championship, so if we don't get there after 10 seasons, I guess we just start over again. Maybe if I get season 10 and we haven't won a championship, I'll put the AI down to the minimum. Just to get that win.
That lap was too slow. You need to find more speed. Make sure to properly utilize your overtake button.
you're gonna come past, don't hold me up, please.
Program complete and a
We got
job
it.
well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Okay, let's return to garage. It was a lot harder than we thought.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 41.0.
We might be pushing to try and get the sponsor bonus here of setting the quickest time. But hopefully we can get it.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
Every time I put softs on, the car feels great, but it's just the tyre masking everything. We're only just in front of optimal. It's going to be a close one. But wow, we're 21st at the moment. That's not ideal. Need to find 2.5 tenths. And I'll put it in the wall. Ah. Oh well. After the next session, try and get it again. I won't get the fastest lap there, that's for sure. But if Motorsport's on, I'm gonna just set up my
over the line, let's see our top three again.
KO
Hamilton, Bottas,
over
and
here.
Alexander Albon.
Okay, as a
Sadly, it's time to say
motorsport,
goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more
it's
Formula
a
1
sports
action.
online TV package for those that aren't in Australia or New Zealand. The bonuses of multiple computers. Okay. Let's get to the next practice. When do you reckon the next round of F1 that will have any sort of spectators there? I'm not thinking this year. It'll be definitely next year, I reckon. And I can't see Melbourne happening next year. As it is, they're saying we're going to be in lockdown at least to Christmas here, so... Funny, now that it's night, the car needs more rear grip. I'm also really hopeful Williams doesn't sell. I hope they find a good sponsor instead. That's a... Well... Yeah, I remember being so excited in like the 92, 93 era, and they were like lapping the field. It was amazing when they had that trick hydraulic suspension. And you used to see the car up in the jacks and all the wheels would move around as it was like it was doing a lap. But then again, I'm a Mansell fan, so it was it's a perfect time for me. Only time I kinda didn't
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
yeah, the only time I didn't didn't cheer for Mansell was when for Williams when Mansell went to Ferrari briefly. I think I'm just gonna end it there and get to the race. Let's do it this way.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely
I
on
get to qualifying, sorry.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review.
So don't forget, everyone,
Hamilton,
get your
Verstappen and Carlos Sainz.
predictions
What
in
an
where I'm gonna
incredible
finish
practice session. The fun doesn't
the race,
stop here,
where my
though.
teammate's
Join
gonna
us
finish
again
the
as
race.
the rest of the
You win a
weekend unfolds.
carbon fiber keyring that's engraved with SimSpec Racing and your name on the other side of it. So get your bets in. Entries close before the race starts, so get them in now, it'd be a good time. Hey, how you doing? It's good to hear.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
What? I was sliding coming off
Put in a
everywhere.
lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this?
I'm actually going
Are
to
you happy with your
qualify with
performance
high
today?
downforce. The highest downforce settings. For one reason, it's going to be a wet race, so...
Is there
trying to get an
anything you
advantage
think
for the
gave
race.
you the edge over your rivals? Appreciate your time.
Actually, I've found someone who's going to be making me some stuff for the stream. We'll have pit crew uniforms for next season as well now. So So I'm looking forward to that. We'll have a full custom livery, logo, driver's suit, the whole lot. I'm really looking forward to it. And that's why it's the end of the era, because we will no longer be called SimSpec Racing Team. And we'll be moving to a whole new thing next season. I can't show it on this stream, maybe tomorrow or in a few days' time. So I'm really excited about it. It's going to be really good. So my predictions for qualifying, I'm thinking I'm going to qualify 19th. And my teammate will be around about 17th, I reckon. See, that's where our car is on performance at the moment. We're right behind Haas. But we are sort of mid-pack on aero on the car. But everything else we're dead last. So I'll be focusing more on the chassis and motor next season. And hopefully when we get a better motor than the Renault, that we'll move up the grid some more with it as well. Okay, let's get... Still not used to these buttons. The next season sort of fixes that, so I'm not too worried. I got a couple. I think I got 3/3 spots. Just from simply that I really know those tracks well, and I perform well of them on other sims. So yeah, it feels so weird, like battling for the lead at some point in races, and the next race I'm like 20th. It's an unusual feeling, but we've seen that in the past with some cars, like when Tyrrell got occasional wins, and so it is how some races are. Like when Braun come in, they had the blown diffuser and blew everyone away for the first few rounds until everyone caught up. It can happen, so... Even though Williams and Toyota both had the blown diffuser and were nowhere that season, but... I'm sure it was more than just the diffuser with that car though. Yeah, even now I've got to go against like McLaren's and Renault's rivals, and I'm nowhere near their pace car-wise. I just think how the game works. You just jump up to where your best result is. Whoops. I think it was like the Zandvoort was one of the first rounds. We only had one upgrade on the car. I qualified 6th and got 3rd, and I was battling with the Ferrari the whole race. Like, it was uncanny. Oh, what a weird pit lane here. Glad I... I wonder what the cars will be like with maximum downforce. Yeah, no problem. We'll probably be back either Sunday or Monday for the start of the next season. Maybe tomorrow. You know how it goes. But hope you enjoy the session. Thanks for tuning in again. Much appreciated. $35. Well, I would be lucky to go under a 40. I do like it when it's this half night sort of look. Graphically, it's so pretty. Right between the Williamses. See if we can do any better this lap. Already 3/10 up. Yep. Half a second already, so hopefully we can hold on to it and move up the grid a little.
One lap of fuel remaining.
We're going to qualify in front of our teammate. We can't let him have the way on his last race most likely with us. He doesn't know that yet. Oh, we found heaps of time. We found 1.2 seconds on the second lap. That's unreal. It never happens on a second lap.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:37.2.
Let's accelerate time. We're 16th. I don't think we're going to go any quicker than what we did. Hopefully we can stay there and get into Q2, but who knows? It's right on the bubble. Just about everyone's gone out. No, we dropped at least 17th. 18th. We're only 2.5 tenths out, but I don't think we would have found that much. We're in front of our teammate, one of the Hasses. At least we out-qualified both Williamses this time, so that's good. Don't forget to get your guesses in right now before we go live for the race, otherwise we'll miss out. You do get if you guess right for either myself or my teammate where we're going to finish, you get a custom-made carbon fiber key ring made from real carbon fiber with your name on it and SimSpec Racing on the other side. We make them all in-house, so don't have to pay for delivery, it's all covered. Decent result here. Okay. Stupid buttons. Okay. 10. Let's get to the race. Last race of the year. Last race of SimSpec Racing team.
Welcome to the Yas Marina circuit for the finale of another thrilling Formula One season. It's been a breathtaking year, and we end it at a track that's been the scene of many glories and heartbreaks over its history. It's time to end the season in style. It's time for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It's an unusual race day here at the Yas Marina circuit where wet conditions like this are fairly uncommon. 21 corners here and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 8 and 11. We won't be seeing any DRS assistance though, unless things dry out a lot later on in today's Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. So, let's briefly discuss Lewis Hamilton. What a season they've had. Well-deserved championship victory, and the pressure now surely off, with the title already in the bag.
It really is well-deserved. I wouldn't say it's been a faultless title challenge, but certainly one that has been consistent and well-managed. Here's hoping they let off a bit of steam today and give us an exciting race.
They've done a good job of adding the black Mercedes.
Up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo, Perez, Kvyat, Gasly and Lance Stroll, Albon, Norris, Antonio Giovinazzi and Magnussen, Ocon, the owner-driver, Romain Grosjean and Carlos Sainz, Russell, Latifi, Raikkonen and Jordan King.
He's taking another penalty? Jeebus.
So let's go down to the track.
That's the last 3 races he's taken penalties.
It's been a long season, but let's try to end it on a high note.
Taking a bunch of fuel here because I always use so much of it in the wet. Okay. Let's get to the race. Last race of the season. Entries are now closed. Good luck everyone. Oh, that spray is really bad. Well, we've understeered off. Gotten from 16th to 8th. Well, we probably should have been more committed there. We probably could have got down there. Whoa, we're being turned. How did we get a... How was that our fault?
Okay,
For the
box,
third
box,
time
we're
after we
adjusting
got
the
a...
strategy. Come in this
We
lap.
got good starts. We all turned. I'm surprised the car's still even going. Well, it's got no grip at the front now. This is basically race over for us. We're gonna... Not the way we want to end the season on, or the era. But we don't use flashback or anything like that, so we can't go back or restart or... But we have no grip on the front right now. We're already falling a pit stop behind. Let's hope we can get in pit lane here. It's not the easiest entry. Our only hope here is to get these tyres to the end, and we use 12% of them on the first lap.
Go, go, go. Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Hopefully we don't have to do that. We're miles behind everyone. I'd still like to know why we're at fault. Should be carbon fibre everywhere right about here. So we're 9 seconds behind the next closest car. 36 seconds behind the Williams. 37 seconds behind the Williams. I think we're in 8th. We're looking for a pass. Oh, how pretty is that hotel? At least this time we weren't turned by a Ferrari. No, it's the Ferraris that turn us. We lost a second that lap to the car in front. Even though I put the high downforce setup on, we're just got no grip. There must be more damage to this car. Normally you feel a little bit of grip in the wet, but we have nothing here. It's just straight plow understeer. We're actually catching our teammates slightly, but not enough to close that many laps. On that distance in the laps that we got left. Got way too much tyre wear to get to the end.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now.
This is not a fun track in the wet. I think I prefer Monaco in the wet. Well. Damn it.
We have to replace that front wing. Box now. VSC deployed.
This is not
the
going
virtual
well.
safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down. Maintain a positive delta. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
This is not fun at all.
Times are falling off. We want you to pit in for repairs. Box.
We're already going a lap down. Whoa. Nearly spun it into the pit lane. Racing suits are gone to tartan again.
Go now.
And at least I changed the front wing 0.6 of a second quicker this time around. Oh dear. This is really embarrassing.
We're running an excess on fuel. Mix 3 is there if you need it. Mix 3.
We're half this straight away from being lapped. We must soldier on. We cannot DNF on our last race as the team. I know this is as good as the DNF, but pride's at stake here. It's still got massive rear wear. Looks like King's been held up by Russell. It doesn't know. King's going to Russell's going to be replacing him. Will he get the drive at Williams? I'd like to see that. This is really frustrating. Not to worry. Let's see if we can stay within a minute of the cars in front. It's funny, on an endurance race you go, it's only a minute behind. We've got time to catch that up. Remember, we'll do my first stint at Le Mans 24 Hour this year. We got in the car, we had 3 minutes to catch the leaders in the class because one of our guys had a disconnect. So it was 3 minutes to catch third. We were lapped down on the leader. After 4 stints, I got us up to third. So it just shows like how quick you can close some of those gaps sometimes, but well, quick, it was 3.5 hours, but we're talking minutes on the track. Better stop doing that, we're gonna get a time penalty. Don't be shy to chat, guys, especially with how the race has gone. Come on, King, get past Russell. You can do it. I don't know if it's because the track's at night, but it really doesn't look that wet. Like, the paint looks wet, but the track itself doesn't look wet. We seem to be getting better. The track's drying out, one of the two. So that doesn't make a mistake. I really like this water on the windshield, on visors. Cool effect.
Blue flag.
The second time in our career I'm being lapped.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through. Gap to car in front is 59.1 seconds.
Come past, come past. Let's see if I can stick with them. I highly doubt it. But let's see how we go. They're still on the original set of tyres. I'm on my third. But we're destroying rear tyres here. So much better drive out of that corner. That was not fun at all. Hoping next season's car is a bit more better balanced. It's going to be a long race.
Blue flag.
Don't want to be spinning it there again. Come past, come past. Losing so much time letting these people pass. Come past Max. I hate to see what the damage bill for this round is going to be. I learned something odd about the game today watching the video. Apparently, if you drive a track backwards, it's actually slipperier than driving it forwards. Apparently they've coded it into the game so it's easier to spin the car around if you've spun it, to flick it around the right way. Would not have thought that would be a thing. Looks like we've still got to make one more pit stop. We're on a 3-stop strategy here. Well. Only one planned stop. Those 5 cars, but such a gap on everyone else.
We're 3 laps over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
Actually 4 laps because of a lap down.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
How is it looking good? With 41% worn in the rear and 21 in the front.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I don't think we'll get to the end on these tyres.
Okay, copy that.
Full race report. Just for the fun
We're
of it.
sat at the back. Last place, Kvyat ahead. 60 plus separates you. They're on old inters. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 18 laps to go.
So, when we were turned, we were right behind these two. I think it's pretty clear that we got some other damage going on with the car. It wasn't this bad at the start. We're actually moved up 8 spots in the first few corners of the race. And we're heavily put into the wall. What? I was waiting to literally get me to pass me in the straight line.
Okay, this is Jeff with a traffic report. There's a group of slower cars just ahead of you.
Thanks, Jeff.
We're expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres.
Well, that corner is just so tricky with this car. Just wants to kill you. I've already hit the wall once because of it. Whoa.
Blue flag.
Grosjean's out of the race. So we're not gonna finish last. Woo! Then again, I do have to get a lap done. Gasly's doing really well in this race. Will we be lapped by everyone? That is the question. If I keep spinning it, yeah. But this isn't a very good race for us. I swear we've done a lot better than this. Not normally this bad.
Their car ahead has been pushing hard. This could mean they are struggling with low fuel.
Okay, we've moved up to 21st. King looks like he's still stuck behind Russell, but the Haas and AlphaTauri is catching him now. They're only 8 seconds behind. The tyres are now 60% worn on the rear, 29% on the front. Oh, that was a... If anyone watching the F1s, that was a big spit lose by one of the Alphas. That's a good thing about Silverstone. You can actually have a lose and get the car in sort of good condition. So much runoff room.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in lap.
Okay. Okay, we drifted around that corner. Looks like others are pitted. Russell's in the pit.
Blue flag, blue flag.
We'll get out of their way when we pull into the pits. Or are they going to expect me to get out of the way in the pits too? Give me another penalty. Well, look at them, we'll run out. Oh, that was cool.
Exit now. Jordan is in the pits. Jordan in the pits. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Let's see if we can sit with them. But I'm pretty certain we've got some more damage, but it's not going to be good. Ocon has lapped us. Our rival. Oh no, Ocon's not a rival anymore. It's Lando. Hoping King can come out in front of Russell, but it's not looking that way.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
Halfway through the race. We're a lap down. We're on our third set of tyres.
Target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
All started from the very start of the race. We got turned hard into the wall, and the car has not felt good since then. Then, to make things even better, I put it hard into the wall. We had to do a full lap with no front wing at all. Twice. Hence why we're so far down. Not too bad. Then to top things off to make it even better, I spun it, coming onto the back straight. We just got so much tyre wear in the rear. We will that's where we lost it one time, and I crashed it hard. So it's doing that understeer to oversteer thing again. Looks like Verstappen's switches from Norris, Ocon, Ricciardo, Gasly, Raikkonen, Leclerc in the real cars. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to be able to do both. Watch and drive and stream. Hey bud, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm using a Thrustmaster TX base with the Ferrari 599X wheel rim. I am thinking of upgrading it to either Fanatec's DT1
Blue flag.
with the F1 rim, or a Sim Magic with the GT4 rim if I can find one. But that will be once the new rig arrives. This one, I'll show you coming down the straight here, has a lot of flex. You can see how much flex in the wheelbase there is. And that's bolted directly to the wheel.
Create a gap and let the car behind through.
And that was better going to 7th through that corner. Out with the rear grip. Come past. Raikkonen on his last race in this series. Same with Vettel, they're both retiring. Jordan King, our pro driver, is going to be our last race with us. If we can sign Russell, that is. Hopefully the teammate doesn't lap us. That would be quite embarrassing. He's actually outperformed us because of some of the bad luck we've had recently. But this wheelbase has been really good. I've had it for 5 years now, so it's been pretty flawless. I think I've probably had one time where it's disconnected during a race. And that's it. And for most of its life it's had custom firmware on it, but I've gone to the latest version of the firmware. Rear tyres already at 20%, we've got 9 laps left in the race. This is probably the hardest I've had to work for last. Kingsford, Manderson and Kvyat Kajanen. That gap was over 10 seconds at one point. Well, it didn't help that lap. Seven laps to go. I was hoping we'd get a really good result, especially at the start when we're up to sit up 8 spots and in the points, sending the team off with a bang, and it was a banger, right? But it was hard into the wall. So I'm not talking, I'm just concentrating so much on this. The car gets there on the corner now, it's just, even without throttling, it's just oversteering massively off corners. No matter what I've done with the diff, it's just go extreme the other way to see if it helps this time. But yeah, I really think we've got some sort of damage to the car that can't be fixed. Because it's hit the wall hard twice, it's surely going to cause some damage. This kind of feels like driving a go-kart in the wet on slicks. Understeer, oversteer, oversteer. It has that change of balance in the cart halfway through a corner. Like you got lean forward, get the grip on the front. Once it's gripped, then you're dealing with oversteer off the corner.
Excess fuel weighing us down. Set the fuel mix to mode 3. Let's push.
If only the go-kart lines worked on this game. We've done probably 7 laps on the tyres, and they're 40% worn on the rear. We have looked after them better this time than last time, believe it or not. When the fronts were at 23% last time, the rears are at 45, so we're doing slightly better, funny enough. And we're keeping gap with the cars in front, so I know I shouldn't be sliding it, but to have some sort of fun out here in no man's land. Five to go. We're up, just up on our time. We'll go full rich mode. It's only going to make our rear tyre issues worse, but what the hell. What you want when you don't have enough rear grip. More power.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
So we'll see the rest of the race in rain. Like you said earlier. Cool. Not our best lap, but definitely improvement of the previous laps. whoa. Four more laps of this. Then we retire the name well, don't want to spin there again. Retire the name Simsac Racing Team, and we become Ford Racing. Next season we're playing out a bit of a fantasy. We're adding, what if Ford returned to motorsport and we were that team? We've got liveries, overalls, team outfits, logos, name it. I'll even be decking out in Ford gear for it, or at least for the first race anyway. I actually got to check to see if the shirts actually fit. I haven't done that yet. Hopefully they do. I thought we were going to get to 60% worn tyres on the rear. It might be even higher. The other ones were 61% when we come in. We got another 3 laps to do on them. We'll actually make it to the end. We've gotten a puncher once. At the Baku Grand Prix, we're in the points, having a ripper battle, and got a rear puncher. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I'm catching Raikkonen in front of us. Just slowly, but I just seem a little bit more than the previous laps. I could be just imagining things, but maybe they have an even worse tyre wear. If we make it to the end of this stint, will be the first time we did a full stint at this track without putting in the wall of spinning. Not from a lack of trying, that is. Hey, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. I do promise you that we'll won't be down like this in every race. It's just been a race from hell.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, that's good. My dash is now frozen white. Oh, everything's going right for this race. Come on, King, hang on to that P18. There was a chance that we could, I think, get 6th in the Constructors' Championship. But not anymore. We'd be lucky to hold on to 7th. Stop this giving warnings going off there. I don't know if it's because it's wet or... Two more laps. Well, oh, that was close. Hey, we got something wrong with the car. I think we got a flat. Yes, we do. We got another flat tyre.
The rear left tyre has a puncture.
Can anything else go wrong?
Box this lap, please. We need to get you on new tyres and move on to a different strategy.
What? Well, now we spin. Oh, and we've been hit and broken the wing. Oh well.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Bella, Nonna, Anna.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
Was that right? So I've got to look up to my other screens to see the chat, so it's not always super simple.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I should just retire the car, but we aren't doing that. The race from hell, we're gonna finish. I think we're about to go 2 laps down. Well, Whitehouse is still leading. Yep, we're 2 laps down now. With everything that's going on. Should we try and finish with a bunch of tyre?
Blue flag.
Oh, he just drove into us. Oh, if the race is over, we just might as well cross the line. We will finish with 1. What's the other one going too? With a punctured tyre. What a way to send off SimSpec Racing.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That is so embarrassing. Well, Timmy got driver on the day on his last day. He's retired from this series, so
It's been a roller coaster season then, but they can go into
let's
the
hope we have
winter
some good
with
luck
their
now
heads
and be able to
held
pick
high.
up the drivers we want for next
Fantastic
season.
victory here today. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Whitehouse is actually starting to get quite a few wins lately, so next season might be interesting. Yeah, I'll be quietly tipping him for a win. Excuse me. That was a race from hell. Really was.
Our championship
Let's look
leader
at
is
the
still sat at the
highlights,
top
the
of the standings,
lowlights.
but their rivals have made up.
We got a ripper start. It was a really good first quarter of the lap. They're out of here. And that was basically race over. I don't know how the car didn't get written off. Then we have a big lose here. And again, I'm surprised the car survived. And we have 2 more spins to come. Spin 1. And we've spin 2 coming up with the flat tire. I know, we've still got a little bit before that happens. There we go, there's a flat tire. And we hit a Williams too. Oh, that sucks. I'm a big Williams fan, so... Look at the tire, it's hovering off the ground. Well. Okay. That's the end of that chapter. So that ends SimSpec racing team. And we merge with Ford.
Good day
To
today.
become Ford
Have your take
Motorsport.
on it.
Or Ford Racing, I'm
Did you
not
feel
sure yet.
comfortable in the wet weather today? Did you feel that things went well for you today?
That's hilarious. Yes, everything today went my way. Yep.
What is the secret ingredient for your performance today?
Secret performance, I sucked. It was all... The car was perfectly balanced. It was so good.
You left a lot of paint on the walls today.
Yes,
Were
I
you
did.
struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners?
I remember hitting anything. I don't know what they're talking about. We just watched the
Appreciate your
highlights of
time.
it, but yeah. I knew I'd miss that one. I don't know why I picked that sponsor. It's gonna haunt me for a while, I reckon. I got it the first time with it, but just missing that one there, I would have been better off going with who I was beforehand. But not to worry. Go to the driver market. This is what we wanted to do. I'm in. Well, he's going to be better everywhere for us. We're going to approach. Hopefully he wants to come to our team. I'll be shattered if he doesn't. Yes. He wants. Okay, we got to negotiate. Okay. I want him. Come on, Williams. You don't have the money. Come on, we gotta get him this time. Oh, that's just... We won. George Russell now drives for us. Woo! I'm happy with that. Paid a quite an extra million than I wanted for him, but he's going to be worth it. He's already jumped up to 80 rating with us. I'll start putting money and stuff into drivers, but I really rate Russell. He's going to be great. Okay, activities. That looks good. Do a 3 and a 2. Yeah, I like that. We might as well do some R&D here while we're at it. Already got that one going, so that's good. There's no point of spending money on these because we may not get the upgrade before the end of the season. So we must not. Do we wait? Do we not? We get this sneaky front one. Okay, corporate. Facilities. We've got some money to spend. We'll get some more on personnel. We'll pick up both of these. How much? 2 million left. We might have room for one of these as well. That worked well. We'll advance time until the end of the season. We got an interview to go to. Okay. I think this is going to play out what's going to happen next season.
Here we are in the HQ of our newest Formula One team. We've got an awful lot to talk about, so let's jump straight in.
Okay.
You seem to be stuck in the mid-tier at the moment. Are you happy here, or will you be aiming to challenge the top teams in the near future? Isn't it safe to say you focused heavily on driver development?
No, we haven't at all. We've hardly done anything. We've just done it now because we got Russell and we want to improve him.
George Russell is a promising young driver. Will you be giving him the chance to shine in your team? Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team?
Hell no. The team comes first. I want us to win a Constructors' Championship over anything else, so...
Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful?
Long term, I don't plan to get rid of him at all. Unless he retires, he ain't going nowhere.
It's been wonderful to spend some time with you. Best of luck out on track.
Hello, save? Okay. Whew. Okay, let's look at these messages. So Vettel and Raikkonen have retired, unfortunately. We actually got news of the Vettel retirement before Raikkonen. That's going to be interesting. Just how it shapes up the driver market. So we're going to finish the season. Nice, I jumped up heaps with that. And Russell's about the same as us, so it moves our team up a whole level. That is awesome. It's going to help with the points and develop the car a bit better. So I finished 8th. Okay. I wonder how much money we actually earn from constructors. These completely black screens really worry me. There's no loading sign or anything. Fortunately, hopefully everything's okay. Yeah. Okay, team overview for next season. Okay. So we're gonna have to edit this. Driving suit. Hope it's still here. We had an issue. Here we go. Our Ford Performance driving suit. Now this is only a temporary one. We do have another one coming. So I'm not going to show you what the other one looks like. Just temporary setup for this. Maybe for a race or two. But we do have an awesome one coming. What if we can change the colours on this to make it suit our driving suit? A bit flashy though. Whoa, what's going on with that one? We'll edit this one. First color can be blue. Let's see if we can get that blue right. Too much. That's pretty close. Next one can be white, there's no issue with that. Or maybe we go black for there. Yeah. This color can be white. Yeah, that's alright. But I'm not thrilled with it. Okay. We're going to keep the pose the same. Happy with all that. So we'll select him. Team details. Now we're going to edit this. Unfortunately. Now, should we go forward? I think we go Ford Performance Racing. FPR, we're bringing FPR back. we can't have Ford Performance Racing. So maybe we just go Ford Performance. Here we go. Okay, so got that engine. Now we're gonna go with whatever. Oops, gotta go back. Whatever is the best motor. And by this, it's Mercedes, and I spent all of our money, didn't I? Oh no, we got money. We got prize money and everything from sponsor bonus. It's alright, we got heaps there. We will have to save some money for, obviously we gotta save at least 7 million to be able to re-sign Russell halfway through the year. I do think we could get that. I'm not sure about 5th. Gee, 5 podiums. We got 3 this season, but I think next season's going to be a little bit harder for us. Achieve 5-point finishes as a team. Now, I think that's very possible. No, that's way too much. Doubt that. Nowhere near that or that. 300 points, not likely. So I think we'd go with Loop, or is it Loopy? Achieve 5-point finishes for the season. I think that's possible. Or do we try and stick with what we got? Or we'll go distort with 8th better in the championship. It's really, it is a fair bit of money each week. Oh no, that's draw bonus. We get more weekly bonus with this. Okay, that's actually gonna probably work out more with distort, so we'll sign with them. Okay. Confirm settings for that. Car livery. Now have a look at that. This is only a temporary livery. We will have another one. Team colors. We'll keep the red. Go the white. I think that looks good. Looks really good. Happy with that. We would definitely be doing 22 races. Okay. That's to the start of the season. We're got activities to select, but we'll get into that for next season. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. Oh, what's with that purple? Oh, it's where it blends. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. It looks terrible. So everything's still there. Oh, we got a bit of money to spend. We should upgrade some of this. Okay. Okay, we'll get the simulator. We might as well get that to improve our acclaim. Sponsorship deals. We've nearly blown through all this already. And we might as well pick up this one. Actually, I think it showed that our thing dropped back down. We had the AI at the start of the season anyway. We'll have to fix that. Wrong keyboard. It's the worst thing about having two computers and two keyboards. You always hit the wrong one. So we got everything to spec 1 and we're going to be starting on the spec 2. We put some effort into our driver because hopefully that will all go well for us. We got a little bit of points to spend on R&D too. Oh good, and we got to keep our durability and powertrain. I was a little bit worried about this. So motor wise we have caught up to the pack now. We don't have the worst anymore. Oh, we still have the worst, but we're not miles behind. We're still the worst on durability, but we've caught up a long way. So that's good. Looks like Haas is the worst car for this season. Chassis with in front of Williams. But we will be working on this a lot. Once we pick up these 3 upgrades here, that's going to really move us forward a lot. Chassis wise, aero wise, we've dropped down heaps. We were the round where we're solid mid pack on this. So hey, thanks for following. Much appreciated. I can't believe we dropped down there. So we've really dropped down heaps in performance. Even though it looks like we shot up there, but we're in front of the Haas, but that's good. But and we're catching the mid pack, but we will higher up in the aero compared to everyone else last season, so that's gonna hurt us a little bit. But looks like we made the most gains in the off season compared to everyone else, so that's good. Yeah, so I've got heaps of these to do, but I think I'll fill these out. Oh no, we'll fill them out now because we normally do this beforehand, and we'll end the episode. First one here. I don't think I can get 2 of those into the way. Okay, we can definitely do that. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we can only get one thing in because of the where everything's placed. Hey, thanks for following, Bobby. Much appreciate. Oops. We want to do this. We want to get that stuff for the driver. That's really disappointed by that. We can only do the one thing. We'll accelerate through to. No, I think I'll leave it here for now, and we'll come back to this for the next episode. Hopefully all the custom stuff comes in for us, and you will see our official livery for the end of the year. Thank you everyone, have a great night, and hope you're enjoying the end of official practice 1 of the F1. It's Silverstone. I'm going to go back and watch it properly. Hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you for season 2 the Ford Performance era. Thank you very much.